Why do people gravitate toward you?
What does that mean?
Attracted to you?
Oh, people attract to me because, like, I'm just a happy person. Like, they love my personality. They love that I love the kids. And people say I'm pretty. That
And when it comes to people saying you're pretty, is this boys, girls?
It's everybody. Like, they just be, gassing me up. Like, oh, she's so pretty. Or it might be something like I do something funny, like, just a little comedy right here. Or my mom. They love when I do videos with my mom or my granddad.
And when it comes to being pretty, have you always been like this, or might not have been so pretty in the beginning, but you grew into being pretty?
No, well, for me, I believe that I've always been pretty. Just like grew into my looks a little more.
When it comes to being happy, where does that stem from?
Just like me being happy, right?
Yeah.
Me being happy, it's just mainly I'm happy because God, wake me up every day, tell me to do what I do. Wake up, grind. It's like, life is short, so like, why be all grumpy and mad all the time? Like, smile. Never know when it's your last day.
You mentioned God here. Do you follow a religion?
Christianity.
And is it a certain denomination of Christianity?
No.
And why do you follow that religion?
It's just what I grew up with.
You were raised?
Yeah, raised with, yeah.
And was it your mother that raised you like this, your father?
See, my grandma, before she passed away, she had like a basement church. So that's where we would like always be. And then we tried to go to church like ever since she passed away. I haven't really like went to church, but I read the little Bible app, read the little quotes and stuff.
And why don't you go to church anymore? Just because she doesn't have that basement church anymore?
Mainly. And because like my ears tend to ring, it makes my, like how a dog whistle is? Yeah, my ears does that for some reason. Don't know why.
When it comes to?
Like loud stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. We just haven't found like a good church that we liked, for real.
When it comes to this ear ringing, have you ever gotten it looked at by a professional?
No, because my mama said she don't do hospital runs on the weekdays nor the weekends. So never.
Do you think maybe when you get a little older, maybe when you're not under the roof of your mother, that's something you may?
I mean, it's not because of her, but like, oh, you talking about getting my ears checked?
Yeah.
Oh, no. It don't happen all the time. It's just like when it's loud.
How loud?
Like loud, like really loud. Like I really do not like loud stuff, but like really, really loud.
Like a lightning strike?
And that's loud, but louder.
Fireworks?
Yes.
So what exactly happens? You hear a firework and then?
And it'd just be like too much, and it make me like shake a little bit. Like I don't know like what it really is. It just make me shake.
And how long does that last for after you hear that loud sound?
It just stopped, like right after. When that stopped, it stopped.
And is this something that you've been dealing with all your life, or was it a certain point you noticed in your life when it started?
It really started with church, because I used to be crying in there, like, it's loud. She's like, what you love? Like, I love church music. Like, I don't really know, like, all the church songs, but I love me some church music. Especially that one, Take Me to the King. I love that song. But I forgot what we was talking about.
I was asking if you'd had this ringing your whole life, or it started after a certain point. Maybe
it just started after a certain point. It's like, it comes and goes, for real. Yeah.
Do you know what grade or what age you were when it started happening?
No, I just know it's after when my granny passed, and she passed in like 2009 or 10. One of those.
Do you think that had something to do with it, her passing?
It's possible. I don't think so.
How did she pass?
I I don't know like what it actually is because I never really asked my mom, but believe it was from the cigarettes. Like, yeah, I just know that. And I used to like take her cigarettes and hide them. She'd be like, if you don't give me that box of cigarettes, and I'd be like, I don't have them. Be hiding them right behind my hand, like she don't see them. She really sees them right there.
How many times did you do that?
A lot. Because like I didn't want her to smoke and it was like hurting her. So I'd take them and I'd be like, Grandma, I'd throw my mama's purse. I just be hiding them. Used to hide them all the time.
She was a cigarette smoker.
Yeah.
And this was your mom, excuse me. This was your grandmother, it sounds like, on your mother's side.
Yeah.
And when you said she had a basement church, this was literally a church she had in her
basement, yes, literally.
And how many members would congregate down there for?
See, I really don't remember that. It's like, you know how you grow up, you remember stuff, but the stories start switching a little bit. Yeah, I don't remember how many.